The sun was blazing in the suburban neighborhood of Brookhaven, a quiet, upscale community known for its pristine parks, well-kept streets, and a private country club that boasted one of the finest pools in the state. It was a place where the elite gathered, sipping their iced teas while their children played in the crystal-clear water. Among the families enjoying their Sunday afternoon was Jessica Harrington, a wealthy woman in her early 50s who prided herself on keeping the neighborhood in order. She sat poolside in a wide-brimmed sun hat, her sharp eyes scanning the water like a self-appointed lifeguard. Not for safety, but for unwanted visitors. That's when she noticed her, a young black girl no older than 17, swimming effortlessly through the deep end. The girl had confidence in her strokes, moving through the water like she belonged. Jessica's face twisted into a frown. She had never seen this girl before. Adjusting her designer sunglasses, she watched as the teen pulled herself onto the pool's edge, shaking the water from her braids. She wore a simple but stylish one-piece swimsuit, and despite being alone, she carried herself with an air of quiet confidence. Jessica had seen enough. Rising from her chair, she made her way toward the girl, her heels clacking against the tile. As she approached, she forced a smile, though her tone was anything but friendly. "Excuse me, young lady. I don't believe I've seen you here before." The girl looked up, her brown eyes meeting Jessica's, with polite curiosity. "Oh, hi. I'm just swimming." Jessica crossed her arms. "This is a private club. Members only. Who are you here with?" The girl seemed unbothered. "I have access." Jessica's lips thinned. The arrogance. Did this girl really think she could just walk in? "I don't think so. We have rules, and unless you can tell me which member invited you, I'm going to have to ask you to leave." The girl sighed, standing up and grabbing her towel. "I don't need an invitation," Jessica scoffed. "Oh, so you just think you can waltz in and do whatever you want? That's not how this works. This isn't some public pool." A few heads turned. Other guests began whispering, watching the interaction unfold. "I think you're making a mistake," the girl said, voice calm but firm. Jessica let out a sharp laugh. "The only mistake here is you thinking you belong." That's when she heard it. A deep, authoritative voice cut through the air. "Is there a problem here?" Jessica turned, and her stomach dropped. Standing a few feet away was Governor Richard Lawson, the most powerful man in the state. At his side was his wife, First Lady Angela Lawson, both looking less than pleased. Jessica's heart pounded in her chest. The black teen in front of her wasn't just anyone. She was Maya Lawson, the governor's daughter. Silence fell over the pool. People whispered, eyes darting between Jessica and the governor's family. Maya didn't flinch. She simply turned to her father and said, "This woman thinks I don't belong here." The governor's jaw clenched. Angela Lawson folded her arms, her gaze cold as steel. "Jessica," the governor said, his voice measured but dangerous, "are you questioning my daughter's right to be here?" Jessica swallowed hard. I didn't know," Angela cut her off. "You didn't bother to ask, did you? You just assumed." Jessica's face burned red. "I was just enforcing the rules. I didn't mean anything by it." Maya's lips curled into a smirk. "You seem pretty sure about what you meant a minute ago." The governor turned to his daughter. "Are you okay?" Maya nodded. "Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little tired of people like her." Jessica wanted to sink into the ground. She had just humiliated herself in front of the most powerful family in the state. Then the governor turned back to her. "Jessica, I think you need to reevaluate your role in this community, because as of this moment, you are no longer welcome in this club." Jessica's eyes widened. "What?" Angela stepped forward. "Consider your membership revoked, and if I hear about you pulling something like this again anywhere in this town, I will personally make sure you regret it." The message was clear. Jessica's social standing was over. Whispers spread like wildfire. People she once considered friends turned away, shaking their heads. Jessica had spent years building her reputation in this community, but with a few careless words, she had destroyed it in an instant. Maya, meanwhile, simply grabbed her towel and walked toward her parents. Before leaving, she glanced over her shoulder at Jessica. "Maybe next time, you'll think twice before assuming someone doesn't belong." With that, she left. Jessica stood frozen. humiliated beyond words. And from that day forward, she was no longer the queen of Brookhaven. She was just a cautionary tale.